We live in a culture where people are obsessed with doing and petrified of being still, being alone, being quiet. Inversely, they're also obsessed with being perfect, being loved, being rich, being famous. The energy that is causing this apparent movement in time, this illusion of a incompletion, has no idea what it is. It has no idea that it's whole. It has no idea how much love is appearing in every moment, as everything. It has no idea how complete it is. And it does anything it can to run away from itself. To go somewhere where it can be freer. To change their appearance so it can be more beautiful. To achieve more meaning in its life. To have more friends. It doesn't realize that it itself is enough. It doesn't realize its wholeness. And that separateness, that separate energy, that energy that's playing a story around your life, around what's happening, around what it wants, around what it is, around what it doesn't want, around what it isn't, around what it wants to get. Never ends, because in the seeking, there's finding, but in the finding, there's also seeking. So no matter what that energy acquires, no matter what sense of making it, of finally getting there, that it begins to feel, then just like anything and everything, that sense of making it, of finding that which it was seeking, will always leave it incomplete. And it'll move on to the next thing to attempt to complete itself. It might look in fame. It might look in money. It might look in feeling. It might look in work. It might look in thought, using affirmations. And the stronger the sense of suffering that it'll get from the seeking, the more likely it'll be inclined to turn to spirituality, to easing its sense of separateness, So the separateness will attempt to eradicate itself, not realizing what it truly is. Not recognizing its true nature, which is void of anything and everything, completely and totally love. It'll go to church to try and find itself. It'll do yoga to try and find itself. It'll pray to try and find itself. It'll make love to try and find itself. And the whole time it was always what was happening. It was getting in the car to drive to church. It was in the blouse that you put on to go out to dinner. It was in the yoga mat that you unrolled, and the sound it made as it hit the ground before you started to stretch. It was in the feelings that you felt when you put your hands together to pray. Just like it's in the wind and the sunshine. So if that sense of separateness is strong for you, and that sense of suffering is strong for you, then you will find what you're seeking. And ultimately, you may find that you are that in which the seeking is happening.